Are you ready for me to bring up our special guest? Let's get some energy up in this room. Welcome the very talented McKenna. Hi. Oh, wow.
Which one do I go to?
You so many choices.
You could do like both?
Yes.
Are you fancy? I'll do this one.
Okay, hi, it's so good to meet you. I don't know if you remember this, but last year for Ghostbusters, we had an interview on Zoom, and I was the loser that was wearing the Ghostbusters uniform. So that was tough. There's probably, I don't know how many people.
What are you trying to say right now?
Did I say loser? Like, wow. I'm so sorry. No. What I'm saying is that I also own a Ghostbuster. You're right. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for letting me be here and talk to you today. This is so exciting. Are you having a great time in Orlando so far?
I am. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy that that you guys came to my panel to come and see me. So thank you.
First things, to start things off, because we're going to go to audience questions here in a little bit, but I want to know, when you do a lot of conventions, so what's the one question that you always get asked the most that secretly, deep down, you wish nobody would ever ask again?
What does Finn Wolfhard smell like? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm here to answer any questions, Ghostbusters, me, any project. I'm just happy to talk to people. It's cool. It's cool to be appreciated and to know that people like the things I do.
Oh, we all love the things that you do. Don't we love the things? I've been watching you for, there's so many things that you've been in that I just absolutely love. I could just fanboy out right now. I'm not going to. I'm going to be a professional. But let's get to some fun stuff. Now, you have worked with some truly hilarious people, right? I mean, just some of the funniest people. Who makes you laugh harder than anybody else on set?
You know what? I just got the chance to work with Dylan O'Brien on a project that hasn't come out yet, and I think he's probably one of my favorite people in the world.
Really?
I think that he's one of the funniest, talented actors, but one of the funniest people, ever.
That is amazing. What a great thing to be able to say that you're funnier than Bill Murray.
You know what? Hey, Bill is having Bill on set is funny, but it's also like having another director. It's scary because I'm sitting here in a Ghostbusters suit, doing the things that they created, that they've been doing for however many years, decades now, and I'm just the new guy. I'm hey, it's my 4th year here. I'm happy to have a little proton pack, but every time I'm in position, ghost busting with the pack on in front of them, I'm I hope they aren't judging my form. What am I doing? I'm just looking over my shoulder, hey.
I'm holding this right.
Yeah.
Now, there's so many people obviously that are here and they're so excited to meet you today, and they can go to your booth after this and get your autograph or get a picture or ask more questions. But who's somebody in your career that you've been truly starstruck to meet?
Wait, this isn't in my career, but Hayden Christensen is here. And it's all I've been talking about for 2 weeks now. And it's all I've been talking about all day and all yesterday and probably all tomorrow. I'm oh my god, you guys! I watched his movie Awake on the plane flight over here. And then I was rewatching the Star Wars movies and I was really excited.
Are you gonna get a photo up with Hayden?
Yes. I'm really speak over. I'm really excited.
Oh, that is so cool. So, last year I wanted to ask, you released Haunted House on the soundtrack for Ghostbusters Afterlife. So, is there a possibility that you might release another banger for Frozen Empire?
I wish. I would love to. I am releasing a song around that time. I'm figuring it out, and I don't know what I'm supposed to say or what I'm not supposed to say, but I am trying to work on releasing a song around then. But unfortunately, I don't think that it'll tie with Frozen Empire. But you know what? Never say never. You never know. I didn't know that Haunted House was gonna end up in Ghostbusters.
Oh, really?
No, I don't even know if I was ever gonna release that song.
Oh my God.
It was just a song. I wasn't ready to be releasing music.
No, that's not true. It's a great song.
I wasn't. I mean, I only just feel like I'm kind of figuring out music. It's such a different profession, but I sent the song to Jason Reitman, and I was like, hey, like, have this song. Would you ever want to direct a music video or anything? Like, this is my idea. And he was like, oh my God, yeah, I love it. I'd be down. I'm so busy right now, but do you think I could try this in the end credits of Ghostbusters? I don't know, maybe. I mean, if you really want to, if you're really twisting my leg, like, sure, Jason. And then he ended up putting my song out of nowhere in the end credits of Ghostbusters. I didn't write it for Ghostbusters. I wrote it based off of my personal experiences, and then it ended up fitting so well.
So well. I really thought that was just for Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
My favorite was we had a surprise screening at the New York Comic-Con for all of the Ghostbusters fans before the film came out, before Afterlife came out. We surprise screened the movie, and nobody knew that my song was playing at the end of the credits, but I was sitting there. I sat in the audience too, and it was like one of my first times seeing the film and hearing my song in the end credits. And Ivan Reitman was sitting kind of in front of me, and whenever my song started playing, he like looked back at me, and I was like, oh, Ivan likes my song.
That's so awesome.
It's really special.
Oh, I love that. Now, obviously, you're so talented. I mean, just acting and music. But what's a hobby that fans might be surprised to know what's something that you really love? I mean, we just found out about Hayden, so maybe that answers this.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen is my hobby.
You guys want to go ahead and start lining up? We have a microphone right here, and this is as far as we can get to the stage, but this is going to be fun. You can ask her anything that you want, just no spoiler questions.
Okay, so you did say no spoilers, so out of all of the Ghostbusters movies that have released and the trailer for the new one that you're in, what's your favorite ghost?
The Slimer. Yeah. Whenever I was younger, way before I did Ghostbusters, whenever I was really little, like a toddler, I had a plastic Slimer toy I'd take with me everywhere. It was like my thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have you ever drank Ecto Cooler?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I lived on that stuff as a child.
So if you could live in the world of any like fictional character or like movie or whatever, which one would you choose?
Is it like a little basic to say I'd want to go to Hogwarts? But I'm like, I feel like everybody can do something really cool or special there, you know? Like anybody can be a witch or a wizard. I'm a Hufflepuff. Actually, you sounded disappointed. I'm a Hufflepuff. Thank you.
When filming Ghostbusters Afterlife, were there moments on or off set when Paul Rudd made you laugh?
Yeah, always. I mean, on the, my favorite, he just is always doing bits. Him and Finn are always doing bits on set, like it's so bad. But on the last Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, I would bring my guitar to set most days, and Paul has this bit. He's a really good guitar player, which I didn't know, but now my guitar has been played by Paul, which is like, oh, thank you. But he has this bit that he does where he plays like Blackbird, and he'll play the first, you know, oh, wait, that's not it. Oh, wait, that's not it. And he'll do that like 20 times and just keep on restarting and restarting and restarting and restarting. And so, sorry, I don't know why that came to mind. That made me laugh a lot on the most recent Ghostbusters.
Can you tell us what it takes for you to get into character to play Phoebe and the preparation that you do for that?
I mean, I think I just kind of have to read a lot of dad jokes and then just like stop smiling and put on glasses and a wig and just like be really monotone. You know, I mean, it is quite funny. I mean, we look so different as well. That's always fun to get used to. But I feel like that especially helps get into characters. That it's so. She is so different from myself, but she's also like such a big part of me.
Is it the glasses? Is it
Yeah.
like when you put them on?
I immediately put on glasses and all of a sudden I'm like possessed. Like, yeah.
Possessed by this bearded spangler.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I was wondering if when filming Afterlife, there was a moment where it just kind of hit you, I'm starring in a Ghostbusters movie.
just doing the chemistry reads, like it hit me. It just like when they didn't tell me what I was auditioning for whenever I first went out for Ghostbusters. They do that with a lot of bigger franchises where you don't know what you're going out for, but there was like rumors, and I was like, there's no way I'm auditioning for Ghostbusters. They don't want me. It's like there's no way. And whenever I got to the chemistry reads, Ivan was there, and they had me put on a proton pack, and they were like blowing wind on my face, and I was having to pretend like I was shooting a proton pack. But then I was like, I have to play it cool. It's Jason and Ivan Reitman. I want this role so bad. I need to play it cool. And then I started crying. And then I started crying my chemistry read because I was like, I'm holding a proton pack right now, and Ivan Reitman's here, and I don't even know what to do with myself. So every day on set was like that. Every day whenever I go on to Frozen Empire, it's like, I don't know, crazy getting to work with the guys and getting to work with Jason and put on a proton pack and a suit.
Of all the jokes that were in Ghostbusters Afterlife, the dad jokes and stuff, what was one that didn't make the cut that is your favorite of all that you wrote?
I can't tell them. I can't tell them. They didn't make it for a reason. He's here, all right? I can't tell them.
Do you have any that you can tell?
I'm trying to think. I just did one that I don't think is gonna make it. It's so dumb. Let me think of the setup so that I don't mess it up. Hang on, because usually whenever I read these, I like have them all written down in the notes app in my phone, and so I'm like, okay, and I memorize it, and then I gotta tell it perfectly. Okay, my wife. My wife is really mad at me right now because like I will not stop playing Wonderwall, and she's getting so mad at me, and she's like, please stop playing Wonderwall or I'm done talking to you. And I said maybe.
Guys, thank you so much for coming out. But more importantly, thank you for being great. Let's get a group photo real quick here. Everybody stand up. Come on, let's stand up.